Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once another reaction for you guys. Take us, of course, to the journey of Generator Rex. This is Season 3, Episode 2. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. Last week's episode, of course, was the beginning of the final season, Season 3 of the show. And a lot has changed in 6 months because it's not White Knight running Providence, or at least Providence headquarters where Rex and all of them were at. It's now Black Knight. There was obviously something fishy going on, and I figured as much, but maybe they could have handled it a little bit better, but maybe their thinking was, well, let's just make it obvious that she's evil, or at least something's going on, and let's also throw the twist and curve, even though I'm not a really big fan of it, but we'll see what happens storytelling-wise, that Rex's brother is on the side of Black Knight, like, controlling these Evos, basically brainwashing them in a sense, and they wanted to use it on Rex, and he even tried, his own brother tried. I don't like that one bit, but we'll see what they do with the storytelling. Of course, at the end of the episode, we find out, supposedly, that White Knight died. He's not. He's alive. They're at this new base now, and thankfully Holiday and Six showed up to rescue Rex and everything, and pose as pilots for Providence to save him. And Bobo, or Robo Bobo, got like a better body upgrade to full Providence, and he was basically the eyes and ears, basically waiting for Rex to hopefully return wherever he went, of course, 6 months later. And it was a whole thing. I was like, what's happening here? Because, like, Bobo's under control. It's Robo-Bobo. And even, you know, Rex was trying to figure out, like, is this really Bobo? And he's like, oh, I guess it is you, but it's obviously not. So now they're super secret Providence. I don't know what they're called. They didn't really say, like, what their name is now, but now they're their own team. They're doing their own stuff, so we'll see what happens here. So without further ado, let's continue on the journey, and let's see what they do with this episode, guys. I'm excited. Let's go.
They say nothing good happens after midnight. You know, they're right.
Oh my god.
Are you there?
Hey, Doc. What up?
What are you doing?
How are you feeling?
Appreciate the concern.
Uh-oh. That's cool. Okay.
Slow down. I want to talk to you.
About what? Now, why are they shooting at Rex exactly? Damn, that was close. Damn, careful.
I thought you were one of us.
Huh?
Us?
Us?
What is this?
What the hell? What the hell is going on? Well, that sucks.
Gonna need a new bike.
Yeah, you will. What?
Getting worked over by a bunch of goofballs on motorcycles.
The nanites that have infected his body are slowly poisoning him. I've never seen
Damn.
anything like it.
Traffic.
Or maybe they're not on the streets.
Under.
Watch the road, you watch the screen.
Make a right. Another right. Like
There you go.
monkeys make great navigators.
So they're just, okay, fighting each other. Okay. Damn. Okay, you guys want to fight? You'll lose. Even more?
Because whoever you are, you're not bad.
Oh, okay.
What's your secret? No secret.
I am
I'm just
an
built that
Evo,
way.
whatever.
It's that guy from TV. The one
guy
who
from
fights
TV.
Evos.
Yes.
$5 for pictures, $10 for autographs.
We're not killers. We're racers. This is a
This is
legitimate
a different.
sport.
What, is it?
What it is.
Now you're buddies with them.
Never met a celebrity who could ride.
There's a lot of bikers. Okay. Oh. Damn. That's not fair. They can use their weapons. He can't use their weapon while he's doing that.
Fine, leave it to Chimpy.
Yeah, Chimpy.
I'll take that.
Yeah, something's going on there, yeah. Oh, Providence.
Cops. Worst than
It's
cops.
Providence.
Providence.
Rex, what are you doing here?
Well,
You don't want to get caught up in this.
Shutting it down, yep.
Sorry, guys. Black
Sorry.
Knight sent me the bill. Ah, no way. You want to beat me?
Don't stop. Kids wearing armies.
Huh?
Where were you? Watching a doctor try to save Rand's life? Racers get sick sometimes. Your rides are killing you. You're gonna
Exactly.
be dead, all of
They don't
you.
care.
For what?
Don't take our bikes away.
Nobody's going to take your bikes, but I need to know where you got those nanites.
A guy named Valve. He supplies the superchargers.
You're wasting your time.
The biker will see you now. And the soul.
Looks gross. Exactly, but
You
okay.
don't have to tell the biker why you're here.
Your superchargers are killing people. It's gonna
Exactly.
stop. I'll race you for them. If I win,
Race?
you hand over your
Okay.
entire stockpile.
When the wind commands, the impossible game must be gamed. Let the
Oh.
race begin.
I didn't see that coming, but alright.
You guys are walking arsenals. You don't have anything?
Mm.
Didn't think we'd need him today. Can I borrow a sword?
Use your own.
On wheels, it's not gonna happen.
What have I been teaching you? Focus on what you want and
Yeah.
make it happen. No more excuses.
So, is the wind talking to you now?
The wind commands the biker to destroy you.
And we're off. There you go. Oh shit, okay.
Keep it together.
Keep it together.
6 at it. Focus.
Better shot. It's just weird. Rex, do something.
Focus.
Oh, nice!
He's doing fine.
Damn. Exactly.
Like mine better.
Dude. And you're done, yep.
The biker is changing the deal.
You lose, dude.
Because the biker...
Holy shit.
First time for everything.
And there you guys have it, and it's an okay episode. It's fine. Like, it's filler, in a sense. The only really thing that is kind of continuing from last week's episode was the fact that, of course, you know, Rex is getting more used to the new base and everything, and the new dynamic. And though we didn't see, you know, White Knight, but we're seeing more so like, okay, they're still trying to figure out this new base and the new stuff. And it's more so just Rex, you know, I guess distracting himself from everything, you know, because he comes across like these other bikers just by happenstance, because he's just out there just having fun, and then all of a sudden he comes across a couple bikers. They're trying to attack each other, and there's something going on where they're like nanites are like affecting their bodies, and I'm like, so wait, because my first thought was when he's like, wait, these are nanites, what's going on? My first thought was like somebody was creating people from nanites or something, and it was some sort of creature. Like, that's where my mind went at first, and I know that's that complete different direction than where the actual episode was, but I'm thinking, how come there's nanites basically showing effect on their bodies and stuff? Like, what's happening? No, it's these like nanite infused canisters that they're putting on their bikes to make them basically faster and more, you know, deadly and just more fun for them in terms of their racing and the tacking and all that. But it's affecting their bodies because it's basically infusing, you know, the nanite stuff within them because they're on the bikes, and it's helping, you know, make them go faster. And so when they're riding the bike, it's actually creating the nanites to affect their bodies and give them some sort of poisoning effect, side effect, if you will. So Transformers Prime, I know this is a weird sidebar, but this is where I'm making the comparison. Transformers Prime had a similar kind of episode in terms of a racing kind of episode. It wasn't great. Same thing here. It's always great to see Rex. It's always great to see these characters. But I don't think we needed to see this story specifically in the show. Like, yes, it's always interesting, at least from my perspective, to introduce new concepts in terms of nanites and how they could be affecting people. And we've seen a lot of stories with humans or creatures, you know, cats, dogs, or whatever, different animals and people being turned into Evos and how that kind of ensues in the storytelling. And of course in Van Kleist and all this stuff. So realistically, it is a more original concept of an episode in terms of you have these kids being affected by these nanite canisters and their bikes, and then you have this guy called the Biker, who it seems like he's infused on his bike, but then he's actually kind of not at the very end of the episode, but he has all of this and he's selling them to these bikers, and he's just a very strange guy. He reminds me of Uncle Iroh in terms of his speech a little bit and visual, like his actual like look of his character. He's obviously not like Uncle Iroh at all in Avatar: The Last Airbender, but the kind of speech a little bit like his dialogue and his look as a character. I think maybe that was their kind of homage maybe to the character, because there definitely was a resemblance in the visual resemblance, and some of the actual dialogue just sounded like something Iroh might say in terms of the wind and all that. So that was interesting, kind of a comparison I was kind of noticing there. Maybe it's intentional, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, I didn't come away from this episode going, wow, yeah, that was a good time. Like, it was okay, but this show has proven how good it can be at times. And this is, I think, kind of an issue that I ran into before with the show, where I kind of stopped watching the first time. Obviously, I'm going to continue to get through with the show, but it's things like this, it's episodes like this, where yes, it's an interesting concept. It's something a little bit different outside of the box in terms of what the show has done. But just like with the ping pong episode, I know some of you guys are commenting saying, hey, look, the ping pong tournament episode with Rex and Noah was at least entertaining in an aspect for some people that were supporting that episode and actually saying they liked it because it was something different, and Rex is being more of like a regular kid in a sense, even though there is some Evo stuff, because there's like these Evo brothers combined into one Evo creature that's a part of the ping pong tournament or whatever. It's just a weird episode. But for me, in my perspective, and I'm only speaking for myself, like I'm obviously not speaking for everybody out there who is watching the videos, who have watched the show, but for me, just like with the ping pong episode, this episode for this racing, it's not really necessary overall. Like, sure, it's something a little bit different. It's going to throw you off in terms of what you're expecting, or at least looking forward to, or what you're hoping to see in the show. But now we're on the third and final season. I know we still have a number of episodes in the show, so it's not like we have, like, you know, a cut down amount of episodes or anything like that. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there is. But was this episode necessary? Like the main plot? For me, no, it's not. But I guess it is tying into how Rex is kind of, you know, someone who likes to go really fast on his kind of moped bike kind of creation he can make. And now he can actually double, right? Like, there is at least one story aspect too, in terms, besides the fact that they're in like their own secret base and everything, and we're continuing kind of where we left off from episode 1, where Rex finds out that they, you know, they're all like creating their own kind of entity that's like Providence, but not the direction New Providence is going. Now, the other thing is that Rex can actually use his kind of hovering motorbike kind of design in terms of creation, and also use a rocket launcher, or also use a sword. So there is that. But you could have maybe found another way to introduce that without this racing angle, which, because I don't think you're ever going to see these kids again. You're never going to see these characters again. So I understand. There's going to be episodes of this show and other shows I watch and other shows I've seen in the past that do this. But was it overall necessary for the main arc of the character? Sure, Rex learned how to double, you know, basically design while he's, you know, in one form he can create another, if it's possible, if it makes sense. But the racing aspect, it just didn't really click for me. But that's just me, you know. I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm still looking forward to the show, but it wasn't for me. So that's where I'm going to kind of leave it at. Kind of done. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode of Generator Rex. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.